Hi, I'm Scott Davies and I'm the Managing Director of Military Injury. Hopefully you're watching this video either because you're thinking about making a claim through the Armed Forces Compensation Scheme or the War Pension Scheme, or you have an ongoing claim. Either way, you feel you might need some additional advice and guidance. Well look, we're making a whole series of these short videos to try and guide you through this process, and we base these videos on the questions that we receive from the clients on virtually a daily basis, either through our Military Injury Facebook page or through our website. And today's question is an important topic, and that is, when is the right time to submit a claim to Veterans UK, either through the AFCS or the War Pension Scheme? Well, there is a right and a wrong time to submit your claim, and if you get it wrong, you can find that your application will either be undervalued or declined. And let me explain why. Far too many of you are submitting your claims without taking any advice or help. You simply fill the application form off, you bang it into Veterans UK, and you sit back and expect them to just pay the money into your bank account. It's not quite as simple as that, because without taking the right advice and submitting the right evidence, you'll find that your claim will either be put on hold, waiting further evidence, say undervalued or declined. There is no point in submitting an application 2 weeks after you broke your leg playing football. Why? Well, because at that stage you do not know how serious that injury is. You almost certainly don't know what your long-term prognosis is. You may have been downgraded, but you're nowhere near the stage where you need rehabilitation or potentially surgery. So applying to Veterans UK too early may result in them saying, well, based on what you've told us, we'll award you £1,500, for example. Whereas if you take your time, wait until you understand the severity of the injury, your long-term prognosis, and particularly whether you undergo surgery, could mean the difference between £1,500 and £15,000. On the other side of the coin is submitting your application too late can be equally as damaging. If you have this 7-year limitation period, which is what there is under the Armed Forces Compensation Scheme, there is little point leaving it to 6 years, 300 days, because you're up against a time clock that's pretty ruthless. Once you go over your 7-year limitation period by just 1 day, you're out of time. Secondly, if you leave your claim late or you do not put in the right evidence, Veterans UK will bounce that application back to you and say, I'm sorry, you haven't explained this correctly, we need a diagnosis from this consultant, or we need you to prove this. And the time limit is reduced then to simply 3 months. If during that 3 months you're able to submit the evidence, all well and good, but very few people do, and once that 3 months is up, Veterans UK will decide this claim is out of time, and it will be as if you had never made the application. So my best advice is, whichever route you're going down, take advice at an early stage, listen to what people say about, just wait, let's get your diagnosis first, let's find out whether you need surgery, how's your rehabilitation going, and don't jump in there too quickly. Hope that explains it, and if you've got any other further questions for us, just head on over to the Military Injury Facebook page and ask Alan now.